Hi all and welcome to yet another episode of my YouTube channel. My name is Monique, as you know, and I like sharing super cool life lessons, things and thoughts that help you to explore and expand. Now, let me get comfortable. Okay, this is just a quick one to say Happy Christmas and Happy New Year, and also to just do a quick recap of 2016 and just to encourage you moving into 2017. Okay, so I'm going to jump straight in. Okay, if your year was anything like mine, then you learn a lot about yourself, about people, about your future. You just learnt, you delved in, and I can imagine you faced some challenges this year. But ultimately they were lessons as well. They were kind of hidden lessons, and I just wanted to share some things that basically helped me through the year. Hopefully they'll help you. So one of the things that I picked up this year that became a habit was prayer every morning. Now, I actually prayed for God to give me the motivation to pray and the time to pray to him once a day, and he opened up, for some reason, it opened up time. I watched a film, and then I had this book and that I wrote prayers in, and basically now I've embedded the habit of basically praying every morning, and it's really fun, it's really cool. It's nice to spend that quiet time with God and to set the tone for my day every single day. The second thing I picked up this year, and this was more towards the end of the year, was yoga. Now, I started doing yoga with this online YouTube channel called Yoga with Adrienne. I'll probably post it somewhere, but she's awesome. I've been doing it in my room. She does like a 30-day yoga challenge, so I've been working my way through that. And I have like a yoga mat that my sister got me for Christmas now, and that has really helped me with mental chatter, because I have a lot of thoughts going around, swirling around, a lot of things that I could just go off, and I'm a planner, I'm a thinker, I'm just so funnily enough, yoga helps me to arrange my thoughts a bit better, and it's helped me to be a lot more calm, so that's been really good. Some of the other things I did this year, I gave myself time to explore me, and just to take a step back and understanding and embrace who I really am, outside of like everything else, outside of social media or people or the way I look or whatever. I just gave myself time to embrace me and understand me. And as you know, and as I shared with you, one day I just like woke up, or not woke up, but one day I just a lot of things that I used to do just fell away. I always used to wear weave, nails, I used to have eyelashes sometimes, and I'm not saying they're bad things, but I used to have these things, and just one day the desire to have them just went, and it's been and this is in 2016, so it's been hard, guys, because I went from this long 20 inch weave, like straight curly, in to like this short, like this puff of like hair, like, and it's been difficult because I've had to. It's interesting when all these things are taken away, like you're like, oh my gosh, is this what's left? Is this what I got to work with? So it's been interesting, but it's also allowed me to love myself and embrace myself more, like me as a whole. And yeah, my hair got to a really awkward length though towards the end of this year, and I literally couldn't style it. It just looked a bit crazy, and I didn't know what to do. So I've been putting it in braids, because that's the most, for me, that still embraces my natural hair, because I've been growing it out of relaxer, but then it still allows it to grow and contains it, and it isn't a nice style. So yeah, that was that. I think 2016 taught me a lot about like loving me and embracing me and not needing approval from other people, and I think that's something that maybe we all struggle with, maybe. Until you confront it and get rid of it, and I think it's an awesome process to go through, but it's very difficult, and I think maybe sometimes people might avoid going through this process of just stepping back, you know, and just I've hardly been posting on social media. It's just, yeah, everything's changed, and it's weird because you're like, but you know, I need to do this or I want to do that. But every single time I went to post on social media, or every single time I posted something, I was like, Monique, why are you posting that picture? You know, what's it for? And this, I know it's not that deep as some people would say, but I did think about, like, why am I posting this and what is the relevance of it? What do I want by doing this? It was like conscious questions that I started asking myself, and I'd either delete the picture or I wouldn't post it at all. So my relationship with social media has changed. I think when I can integrate it back into my business a bit more, I'll use it. But for now, I did a lot of work in real life, and that's what I want to encourage people, is that, you know, you can build a lot of relationships, sure, via emails and online, but it's those face-to-face relationships, face-to-face conversations, face-to-face human interactions are the things that will last and you know, withstand the test of time, rather than just, like, you know, I guess living a life digitally, you know. It's yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, I just wanted to share some of those small little things, nuggets, that I've had moving into 2017, and also encourage you for 2017. Set your intentions now, and I haven't called them goals this year. I haven't called them milestones, ambitions. I think we've evolved past that stage, and I think now it's about setting your intentions, the things that you will do, the things that you want to do, and and understanding the reasons why you want to do them. You know, people say, I want to go to the gym to, you know, lose weight or whatever. Why don't you look at the other things that the gym does for you, and why don't you list all of those reasons? You know, why don't you delve in a little bit deeper? Why do you want to lose weight? Is it because you're actually overweight, or is it because you're comparing yourself to something or someone or a standard? You know, I just want people to go a bit deeper. If they didn't already this year, like, go a bit deeper and set your intentions for 2017 and push forward and go get it. Alright, so that's it. It was just a small mini recap of the year. I hope you've had a really, really good year. I hope if it's been like mine, you've probably had a lot of turbulence, you probably had a lot of lessons, but one of the things that I've said this year is, you know, I feel like God knew that I would have to go through some turbulence and some hard times and some, you know, some difficult things, but he carried me through them. Like, he knew I'd have to go through it, but he made sure I came out on the other side. And literally, I was having a clear out. I do this before the new year, and I found like an old diary. And it was me, I was starting a new school and stuff, and, you know, I replaced the most popular girl in the school. Well, a very popular girl in the school, and mate, it was not a nice experience. And I didn't realise how bad of an experience it was until I read that diary, and I was like, mate, God, I'm glad I made it through those feelings, you know, the things that I went through at home as well. I'm glad I made it through, and it's, you know, I just want to say it would. And also reading that, I was able to be like, wow, like, that is a totally different girl to the girl that I know today, or the girl that I am today. And I just want you to embrace, not to embrace, that's the wrong word, but I just want you to celebrate who you are, like, right now, today, in this moment, and celebrate the fact that, you know, you've made it through. You've made it through all of the crap of 2016. You're still here. You've also met some great people in 2016, planted some great seeds in 2016 that are going to sprout in 2017. And I just want to encourage you to, you know, don't just overlook the new year as just, oh, it's just another year. Set those goals, set those intentions, set those things you want to do. Most people, Tony Robbins, my favourite, always says most people overestimate what they can do in 1 year, but underestimate what they can do, heavily underestimate what they can do in 5. So I want you to continue setting those intentions and those good things that you want to do and want to achieve, because you will achieve them. It's persistence that gets you there. So yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to say. And the last thing I want to say is learn to love yourself. Really, it was so interesting to me how, well, recently, one of the revelations I've had is how little we actually love ourselves. We love people, other people around us and things more than we love ourselves. But how often do you think, you know what, I actually love myself, I love me? Like, it feels like you're not supposed to say it, but you should say it. Those are the things that prolong your life. Those are the things that create positive vibrations in the mind and in your environment. Tell yourself that you love yourself, and I think give yourself that time. Give yourself those moments to just chill and really embrace all that you are and all that you've done so far as well, and all that you want to do. Just don't give up. Keep going. And have an amazing 2017, and I hope that you've managed to watch this video all the way through. If you have, much love to you, and I look forward to seeing you more in the future. Bye, thank you for watching.